Hello everyone, and welcome back. Yes, so as you know, my name is Erika, and I'm working here in an international office, and we are continuing our informative session. But this time it's not the regular one when we are inviting our teachers, program directors, our graduates, our students. But today we have invited the special guest from Liepaja City Municipality and the director of the Digital Innovation Park, which is quite new in Liepaja. And also, actually, Agate is also our graduate too. So she has been studying in our university and has been working abroad as well as in a software development field. So wow, so many experiences already for Agata. And yeah, so the objective of today's meeting is to tell you, yeah, as you see in the title, to give you actually some reasons why you should study IT in Liepaja, of course, in Liepaja University, because as you know, admission for the spring 2022 is open, and we are offering IT bachelor program, computer science program, and IT for master level. And today, Agata will gonna introduce you with the reasons and why should you come to Latvia, to Liepaja? Why should you choose IT as your future profession? And also, Agata will give an insight in the current situation. What are the companies here, and what's actually happening in the digital sector here in Liepaja? So, yeah, Agata, I can now give you the word, and yeah, you can introduce.
Thank you. So yeah, my name is Agate, and I love IT. I work in IT. I have worked in IT for more than 10 years, and I have graduated Liepaja University. I actually have a master's degree in information technologies, and I have worked both in local companies and in foreign companies in other countries. So I think I have a insider view and outsider view of how Liepaja and Liepaja University looks and what are the 5 best, in my opinion, things and 5 epic reasons to study in Liepaja, and definitely study IT. You cannot go wrong with IT. So I'm the CEO of Digital Innovation Park, also the advisor on IT and smart digital solutions for the municipality. And I think you will agree with me that I have 5 good reasons. So I can share my screen as soon as the other screen goes away. Okay, so yeah, this is my presentation, and let's go. So the first thing that I want to mention, and I think if you're looking at my presentation, and when you're thinking about studies in IT, you definitely are planning for the future. And when you plan for the future in IT, it means you will work somewhere. You will either create your own business or you will work in some business. So in Liepaja, we have the first good reason is the IT entrepreneurship environment that we have here. And let me tell you about some of the companies. So the typical IT company in Liepaja is rather small, but they are always very powerful in what they can do. Usually they are small teams, but we have also bigger companies with branches in Liepaja. We have approximately, now it's more than 90 ICT companies registered here in Liepaja. We have a community of more than 400 IT professionals. And to give you a glance of the type of companies that are located here and are valuable here, so you will notice one thing, that all these companies that I mentioned now, they all are hardware plus software. And these are the two competencies that are really developed here in Liepaja, and the community is also pushing it forward. So the first company that I want to introduce you to is Giraffe 360. They have branches also in Riga and in London. And in Liepaja, they have almost 100 employees. So they are really loving the environment in Liepaja here. Mostly in Liepaja, the branch is operating for graphical things. Then we have an interesting company like InPass and Blue Shock Race. Both of these companies, all of these companies produce hardware solutions with embedded programming. Yeah, so other tech companies that other tech products that are created here in Liepaja, or the ideas are born here, are Airboard and Wild Wheel. As you can see from the images, they're really outside of the box thinking, and because the environment in Liepaja is very inspirational. It inspires for new things, and these are just few of the companies. We have, as I told you, more than 90 companies. Not all of them are very exciting hardware tech, but these are definitely some interesting examples. Another example, two more examples, is I would like to call them spotlight companies, because they highlight the potential of this city and the people that live here. And Sense Media is one of the founding companies. These both companies are founding companies of Digital Innovation Park, and they are really special because Sense Media is a typical, let's call it a kind of small company, but they are so powerful that they are working now with Google. They are developing animations for, yes, that Google, which is the Google that we know. And UPB is one of the largest companies in Latvia. As you see, their turnover in 2019 was 212 million. So they're really developing in many technical ways, because almost every company, almost every niche uses and must use technologies in some way or form. So you cannot go anywhere without technologies, I think. And it will be even more, we can feel it even more in the future, because everything is being digitalized. So we have also larger IT companies here in Liepaja. Those are branches, but like world-known companies like Emergent, Tieto, Every, and Accenture also have a team here. And other companies, I bet they have also some workers here, some employees here, because now we can work remotely, and that's always a big bonus, a big plus. The next really good thing is tech education here in Liepaja. And the reason that we are here is probably Liepaja University. And what's so good about it is that they have education in all higher education levels. So bachelor's, master's, and doctors. So you can have it all, or you can stop with bachelor's and you can find a job here. And the majority of the companies that are here in Liepaja have students that are from Liepaja University. So this environment is working together. The ecosystem is developing and growing each year. And one more thing that's special and nice about Liepaja is that we have 8 high schools that are located exactly here in Liepaja, high schools. And 5 of them are really into STEM. They have chosen these educational baskets of STEM education in some way or form. They are promoting tech education. They have special paths for that. And that's a sign that we will have even more IT, tech, and STEM specialists, science, technologies, and engineering, and other arts and forms how we can have tech. Besides that, they have, Liepaja has activities for kids. And here are some examples of the extracurriculum activities that they can have. So that's also really a good sign that the ecosystem is growing, and the people who live here can enter tech from early stages of life, from kindergarten already. almost from that age, they have some activities that they can do to promote their skills. So that means that you will have competent and good specialists around you that can inspire you, and you can become a part of this environment. And if we talk about the next reason why I think that Liepaja is really good, and these are some proofs in which directions Liepaja is really good at in tech. So what about tech skills and competencies that are here and which are strong here? So we have, it's a bit longer than a year, we have founded a Liepaja technology cluster, which includes a tech community of more than 500 people who are interested in tech. They love to hear about it, they love to engage in some way, but more than 30 of those people are in the Liepaja technology cluster, and these are professionals in different areas who are ready to work together and work on projects right now. And to talk about the competencies, majority of them work in web development. Then we have a portion of graphic design and 3D modeling, but I am sure that there are a lot more percentage of these people, because Liepaja is really strong in graphic design and 3D modeling directions. Others include IT project management and IT assistance, as well as we have some other competencies like virtual reality, augmented reality, and some other passion projects that are developed here in Liepaja. And so you can join this community officially and become a partner of cooperation, of doing things together, getting some support, getting some inspiration. And this is another nice thing that promotes the whole environment for technology lovers, users. And this does not include only professionals. It's also for enthusiasts, people who love IT, who love to talk about IT. They do not have to be a hardcore programmer to enter this society. Then, because we have such a tight-knitted community, we have also tech events. And one of the highlights tech events is IT Day in Liepaja. And this year it will happen on 30th November. It's next week, the next big event. Usually it gathers multiple hundred of young people from 8th grade to 12th grade, and they learn about IT. It's an inspiration conference, both with master classes and practical examples how to use technology and things. So this, I think, promotes that we will have more and more people who are really into tech and understand their path in tech. And since we have other events also, we have a really nice tech community, which that's always a bonus when you can just have a casual talk about something, when you can just casually ask for some help to some other specialists. And so yeah, we have tech communities which also organize their tech events, and you can join them. Usually they are absolutely for free. So you're welcome to join IT Waffle Meetup, which was one of the first tech meetups in Liepaja. But this meetup accumulated the community, which now works together, which founded the digital innovation part, Liepaja technology cluster, and a lot of opportunities arise from these casual meetings where we can sometimes drink beer, eat some waffles, and just chill and talk about technologies. Then the next tech community which appeared in Liepaja and is going strong is Liepaja Tech Girls. And I'm also one of the founders of Liepaja Tech Girls, but also other amazing girls have come together to create a safe environment for females, for people actually in general. Boys and then men are also invited to join Liepaja Tech Girls activities, but usually the majority of interests of people who come to those events are girls and women. And yeah, it's a safe place where you can learn new technologies, new skills, and in a safe environment, usually with cookies or with some jokes, and usually it's really nice. And we have also other communities which are tech related, like radio amateurs, and they are also organizing trips to different places where they engage into radio amateur events, networking, they're catching signals. And here in this picture, you can see Carlos, who has catched the, I hope I'm correctly putting this, but he caught the signal from NASA and received even an award for this. So these are also really nice guys who are into tech, into hardware. So you have also other communities that you can join, but those are smaller. But I think that when the time comes, when you come to Liepaja University or to Liepaja to live, you will have also other opportunities to join different IT tech related communities. And the fifth, and I think the best reason why we have the opportunity to create such a vibrant tech community and to enjoy life here and to have a nice work and life balance and to really enjoy what we are doing in the location that we are doing. So the reason is location, 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 and the environment. These are just some of the pictures from Liepaja, but as you see, we have a really nice and green city, which is really important, that the environment is inspirational with some street art, and we have some older things that are breathing new life into Liepaja. So we have also different places where we can visit, and everything is really clean and tidy and nice. And we have also a beach, which is really nice. We have also a lake, and it's really nice to be located right between two, let's say, waters. And we can, in our slippers, even we can go to the beach and just enjoy. After a long working day, you can just enjoy the nature. It's 10 minutes to anywhere. But in the same time, the opportunities are as broad as in Europe. It's all the Europe's necessities that we would need are here. And so there's no problem accessing things that you would need in Europe level. So we have different sports activities that we can engage in, like windsurfing, kite surfing, all that good stuff. And actually in the winter, Liepaja has, in my opinion, the most beautiful street decorations that's in Latvia, I think definitely. And it's so, again, inspirational to walk in the streets. In the summer, it's really nice to lay on the beach side. Then in the winter, we have these magical streets decorated in such nice ways. And we have also a street gym, as you see, and this is not the only one. We have multiple those because health is really important when you are in tech. And also the transportation, all these places, everything, you can reach everything in 10 minutes. Then you can use different types of transportation. We have even connection to Riga airport, and we have really nice and long bicycle roads where you can chill with your friends and explore the city and all the nice things in it. We have a tram, which is also a nice thing. So this is what creates the natural balance of work, tech, studies, and free time. So you are constantly inspired by the nice street art, by the trees, everything is green, everything looks good, people are happy. And then you can do different things in the university, you can have projects, you can find work in some IT companies. So I think the environment is elastic, it's nice, it's welcoming. And what more can you want actually from an environment? And I'm loving each day that I'm being here in Liepaja. I think this is a really magical place. It has all the possibilities in a European level. And the opportunities are endless. We have a co-working, we have other opportunities here, and you can just switch it up all the time. So I hope this inspires you. And if you have some questions or you have some doubts maybe, or you are so ready to enter Liepaja, you can give me a call or send me an email. I'm always glad to help to relocate and yeah, to just to dive into the community that is here. And I think you will not make a wrong choice by choosing technologies, by choosing to study, and by choosing Liepaja. So you're welcome to join the amazing IT community in Liepaja. Do we have maybe some questions, or what else could I say or add to this?
Thank you for this brilliant presentation. I would say very inspiring, and who would ever imagine that you have such a, how to say, such a community-based everything, like you're like one big family together, and having those networkings, and so I believe this is how the big ideas are coming to life and starts. And wow, I'm impressed and happy to learn that such support is also done by your side, and that also the city council care about this area as well. Yeah, I have the question. I believe that many students keep asking to me for studying IT here. What about the job opportunity for full-time students? So, okay, if they want to start to study, start to work slowly, like how do you think? Is it easy now to find a job in Liepaja?
I think that with almost 100 companies, there are opportunities definitely here. One maybe tip that I can give is have a portfolio. When you study something, when you do some assignments, when you plan for the future, just put everything in a CV or a resume, or put everything on a website where you can share and show what exactly have you done and how you can apply these knowledges that you have gained in studies. How can you apply them to real life in a working environment? Because that's the most important thing that entrepreneurs value the most in Liepaja. If you can do the things that are needed in the company, I have never heard that a good, nicely skilled person would have problems here in Liepaja. And actually, it's important. What I have heard from the companies here in Liepaja, they value education very highly, and they do want that people study and work. So that's a good balance. But you must have skills.
Yeah, this is what I'm keep saying to the students, that yeah, you have opportunities here to work and to realize yourself, but you also need the skills. So therefore, students have to study hard, come to classes, and do all the study projects which are needed. But good to hear that companies are saying that it's the good quality of the education here. So if we are speaking about education in Liepaja University, maybe you can exchange some words. How was your studies here? So what you like here, because you have been studying in bachelor and the master level too.
That was the best choice that I made in my life. I really love the IT community, the industry. I love it. And the bachelor's degree was an opportunity to understand what's out there for me, what's going on. And that was a good introduction to IT. What is there? What's there to have? And then the master's was a really nice continuation, and I liked it a lot. And there were many opportunities to get interesting projects, to develop my portfolio of projects. That made it easier for me to get my first job in IT. And actually, my first job was only after the second year in bachelor's. So I didn't even finish bachelor's, and I started to work already. Then the master's opened up IT project management for me, and other opportunities, because I value education very highly. It's always very dependent on the student. There are different types of student, but I was the type of student who always loved to participate everywhere, to develop some projects, to create some passion projects in IT. And that helped me to land my first job, and it was IT ever since.
Thank you for your answers. And my colleague already has been answering on. My colleague has been answering on the questions already, which we had here on the Facebook. And as always, this I would say conversation will going to be recorded. So video will be later on in our YouTube channel and as well here in Facebook. So if you have missed it, so don't worry, you can see and you can see it later on again. And yeah, and I'm happy to learn that Liepaja City Council and Digital Innovation Park and the clusters, you're open for the cooperation also with Liepaja University. So I believe there is in the future there can be many ways how we can find again each other and cooperate. So glad to learn it as well. So this is interesting for me also to learn about the companies I didn't know even are here in Liepaja too. So yeah, at the end of this session, I would like to ask also Agate, maybe to what could you wish to potential student, like why he or she should choose IT? So what could you tell why should choose this area, which is quite popular nowadays? I would say it's like the boom from the one hand.
Definitely. I already mentioned that you cannot go wrong by studying IT, because every company in some way or form or shape, they need technical skills, they need this knowledge. And actually what the university does, they open our view to the world. We understand what type of solutions, what kind of situations can we have in technologies, and they give a understanding of what's out there. And then it's up to us to develop our skills, to maybe niche down or to expand our knowledge. And I have seen the transformational power that this industry has on people. This means if you have an education, for example, if you have bachelor's degree in technology, almost every company, you have something that you can do there. If you top it with some niche understanding of some things, you can already aim for specific companies. And this gives you freedom in all forms and shapes. You can work from anywhere you want. You can choose bigger or smaller companies. You know that that you will have interesting colleagues. You will have nice, smart people around you, and all with their interesting things and life experiences. But generally, the people are really nice because they are life learners. You learn all the time new skills, new tech, everything is new. And you should like to be in such an environment which inspires you and which drives you forward to learn new things, to explore the world through technology. And what is really important also, this is one of the most highly paid niches where you can go. That's just the thing that's developing now. Everything is based in tech, almost everything. And it will even more develop in this path. And one of the things that I see in the municipality, in the city council, that Europe in whole, actually I think the whole world, but definitely in Europe, it's one of the main priorities: digital, digital, digital. And of course, along with that, cybersecurity and some other things, digital skills and digital component to everything is on their top priorities. And all the projects that are coming in some way and form will include the digital component, and that shows that a lot of investment will go into this area. So choose the areas that are necessary for the whole world, that are being promoted by Europe, by strong partners, and the city also sees the value in highly paid specialists. They want to, so that you have a nice job. They want to have big tech companies, big and small tech companies, all types of tech companies here. So I see that this is a good place because of also the work-life balance is really important. And here you have the seaside in the evenings, the lake in the mornings, the nice walks, everything close. You can manage your family really easily here. You can manage yourself. You can stay fit. You can stay focused here. And what else can you want?
Great. Thank you a lot. It was really inspiring words for those who are still thinking, why should I go to Liepaja? There are many universities all over the world and in Europe who offers IT, and but still, I believe in today's session, Agate gave us wonderful reasons to choose Liepaja University, to choose Liepaja, to build your company here, to develop it, to find friends here from the same area, and not only. And I really like the idea of work and the life balance. So you don't have to spend 2 hours in the traffic, just 5 minutes from your working place. You can be home and pick your kid from the kindergarten. So this is also the quality of life and the seaside. So today we gave you 5 good reasons to study IT in Liepaja. And thank you for those who joined and those who will gonna see this video. And yeah, thank you, Agate, a lot. And I enjoyed myself also what you said, and it was really inspiring for me as well.
Thank you, and see you in Liepaja. Meet you in the next tech event here.
See you.